Not Daisy pulling the whole side of Bahadi's hair out. I'm talking real hair. Roots, girl. I ain't gonna lie. If I was Bahadi, I want to fight Daisy for the rest of my life. But is y'all ready to talk about it? Let's juice.
Come on, Blazer.
It's the beef for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Voodoo Doll TV, bake with a quick little jokes or whatever the case may be. And girl, we over here playing with Baddies Going Wild. It was a cute episode, girl. The episode was an actual key. It was cute. It was a lot going on. Bahadi unfortunately suffered hair loss on the side of her head, and it wasn't from alopecia. It was from Daisy. She pulled it out with her bare hands, girl. They scalping people on Zeus, girl. I can't make this up. Anyways, poor Bahadi, I felt like she was done wrong from beginning to end. She has a language barrier that she kind of battles with, but I think people just don't want to understand her because she didn't do anything wrong. But either way, this is Baddies, so it is what it is. We pull hair, we scalp girls. We do this over here at Baddies. You know what I mean? On top of that, Hurricane, TT, all of that bullying that they doing, going in there messing up the girls' room and keep wanting to fight the same 3-4 girls. Oxy, you too. I liked you. Now I'm not liking you no more. It's just like y'all are so predictable. Y'all not even trying to at least give us something to look forward to. We know y'all don't like the 3 lamest girls. We know y'all gonna beat them up. Like, we're not questioning that. I think as a viewer, what I struggle with is why. Like, why continue to pick on the girl who literally tells y'all every time she don't want to fight, and then y'all end up fighting her anyway and winning? Like, it's giving, this is the most fights y'all won in y'all whole life. But neither here nor there. Both of y'all look like skeletons, so it is what it is. But either way, this episode was good. Natalie came in and was trying to give the girls free reign to kind of run the house themselves and see who was going to step up as a leader. And I think what she quickly realized was that none of these girls are leaders. I am in a house full of followers, but neither here nor there. She did that, tried to give them an opportunity, and it turned into another fight between Daisy and doggone Bahadi. But either way, I need y'all to do me a favor. Like the video, first of all. Subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and drop a comment down in the comment section on your thoughts on this episode. And grab your tings, finally. Grab your tings, your earbuds, your Zai, whatever you need. And let's get right on into the episode. So now the episode opens up where we left off in pure chaos. Basically, Natalie had to move the girls that got evicted from the last place. Now they at the new Airbnb in the middle of nowhere. And Natalie feels like these girls are not taking the reins of leadership. She noticed that Oxy has a huge issue with Erica. Mind you, she came in with Erica. So she asked Oxy, girl, what's tea? Like, why do you really want to fight this girl? According to Oxy, she just feels some type of way because Erica be having weapons. But my thing is, Oxy, is so many fights that I really want you to follow through with, like with me or a couple of other girls. Why so much are you jumping on this I hate Erica bandwagon? And I even hate that I'm helping up for Erica because somehow I feel like I may regret it. But still, like, what are y'all on? Needless to say, they ended up tangling, twisting, and to be quite honest, I'm going to give this fight to Erica. It seems like Erica dominated you more in the fight. Even though y'all did more tussling and wrestling than swinging, I'm still going to give the fight to Erica. I really am. I feel like Erica was able to dominate you a bit more in this fight, and that's good for you because you asked for this fight. Nobody asked you for the fight. You asked for it, so it's good for you. Now look at Rella. Oh, it's so good that my girl Oxy jumped in for me. I don't have to handle my own lightweight no more because she got me and she took care of it. That's a real girl. No, I'm so tired of the clear sitting back watching these Negroes plummet each other. I'm so tired. Now Erica, after the fight, was just like, girl, you kept asking for it. I didn't want to fight you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Mind you, everybody want to fight Erica because it's popular at this point. And that's lame to me. Like, it's so super lame to me. It just is. But they get into another round. Oxy tried to get the best of her. I want to say Oxy might have got her the second round, but I know that first round, I'm definitely giving it to my girl Erica. But either way, Oxy, I lost a lot of respect for you because this was pointless. You have no reason to fight this girl. Literally none. I could pick a few girls in this house that I want you to line it up with. Elm and TT being 2. And you want to go fight Erica? Y'all lame for that. Y'all lame. And this the crazy part. Hurricane Elm came in the chat not the chat, girl, the confessional to say that basically you was lame for even wanting to fight the girl because the girl ain't had no problem with you and you just basically trying to be a bully. That's what I said. So many people Oxy could have lined it up with. So many. Then they was pulling so much hair. Jaden was hollering all Oxy was doing was pulling hair. But when I shot this little snap right here, it looked like Jaden pulling the security guard hair. Oh, security. I hope you don't have a quick weave. So now Natalie, like I said, is still perplexed as to why this beef is even a thing. Even when she asked the girls, it's a bunch of rah, 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 yeah, but a bunch of nothing. Talking loud and ain't saying nothing. It's just what Natalie noticed further on in the doggone episode. These girls are a bunch of followers and they just bullies. That's it. Everybody could see it, even Ray Charles. And he not only blind, he dead too. So you know what I mean? Like, it's easy to see. Now, Hurricane and TT took this opportunity to call out Jaden again. Is that her name? Jaden? Jasmine? Jay. Let me just call her Jay. They called her out and said they want to fight her. And now her arms are working now. Because remember she said her arms was broke. Now she ain't got no shoes. Girl, I'm going to need you to get your life together. Every time it's time to fight, you ain't got no equipment. I'm tired of you. Put something in the trunk or something. But either way, she asking Hurricane, Natalie, why do you want to fight this girl? And she was like, because this girl really played with me on the season. She snuck me on the bus. And Jaden is denying all these things. But at the end of the day, it don't matter if you did it or if you didn't do it. You in a house where they fight, girl, the girl want to fight you. You just got to prepare yourself accordingly. Like literally, that's it. But either way, she's calling out Jaden, and basically Natalie is looking to see how this is going to go. And Jaden at first was trying to play coy, like she didn't have no shoes, she didn't have no ankles or something like that. She lose something every time a new fight come around, so we'll keep you guys posted with that. After trying to figure out what is really the deal, Natalie like breaks down and was like, listen, what is the problem? Why do you guys want to fight Jaden? And this is where all the girls started hollering and screaming, giving their little 1-2 yin yin. But of course, the messiest one of all, my girl Choco right here. It's not her name Choco. What her name? Coco. Coco right here. Always the one to know the story. Always the one to know all the mess, but ain't got in too many fights. Well, I forgot her eyes still healing. But she going on to talk about this, that, and the third, giving her side of the story. Ain't swing now one time. And my girl over here done put on her Michael Phelps and she ready to go. You know, Jaden, I know you don't be wanting to fight these girls, and I know you might feel like they bullies, but this might build some character in you. And if it is true that you have a clear mama you had around here cosplaying, and that girl want to fight you for that, then she has every right to do so. Tell your clear mammy to stay in line. So it's line it up time, and the girls end up lining up, and I'm like, okay, let's get into it. Now, this is what I noticed very early on about Hurricane and her fighting style. She loves to pull hair. I don't even know if I saw her swing. I know that this happened, the pulling hair thing, but I don't know if anything else happened after that. Even Jaden was like, bro, all you do is pull hair. Weird. Now, after they pull them two heifers apart, Natalie tells the rest of the girls she wanted them to take leadership roles in the house and basically hold a house meeting. And she wanted to see how things was going to go. Now, this is definitely a social experiment. I can tell by how she's doing it, but these girls are slow. So let's see how it goes. Now, obviously, Daisy was the first one to stand up and give her 1-2. And she said that she knew what she wanted to do because she had actually said it the night before. She said the night before, she bent over the couch and told Bahadi, you bust my lip tomorrow. I'm going to pull your hair and make your lip look like mine. And now it's that time. Now, while Daisy and Coco, mind you, Coco is the one who put the battery in Daisy's back and lied. But while Daisy and Coco get their 1s and 2s off, talk about all the things Bahadi did and how they want her out the house and, oh, I'm going to beat her up and wooty. Bahadi is over in the corner paying attention. See, I heard somebody in the bike round talk about she was over there doing somebody's hair or something like that. But I guess she must have got too much wind of what was happening downstairs. So she decided to basically make an appearance, as she should. You never want to get blindsided. You know what I mean? So neither here nor there, Daisy got up on the table and basically told Bahadi, I told you I was going to beat you up. You bust my lip. I told you I didn't want to fight you. And Bahadi sitting there looking at her like, girl, whatever you saying. And she was like, now it's time for me to pop you, and I'm about to pop you. And that's what she did. So Daisy jumps off of the doggone table and into Bahadi. It was crazy. And you can tell Daisy was mad, but not too mad where she wasn't thinking. But she was still mad enough to where she wanted to take Bahadi's whole head off her shoulders. Girl, security was over there trying to break them up. Poor doggone Bahadi. I just wanted to say a prayer for her, you know? I just did. I just felt it on my spirit to say a little prayer, something, you know, because I didn't think this was going to work out in her favor. Now, in this moment, Bahadi is screaming that she's pulling her hair and she's pulling her hair out. Now, at this moment, particularly, I was saying maybe she's just overreacting and it is a fight. But then I said to myself, when your adrenaline is running, you typically wouldn't feel something like that unless it was something dire. And turns out it was. While she was screaming and hollering, Daisy was pulling her hair out. Guess what? That's exactly what she just did. Pulled the girl hair from the scalp. Listen to me and listen to me good. Made her bald head like Jada Pinkett. Yes, she did, but only on one side. Now, Daisy is parading this hair around and Bahadi is livid. I ain't gonna hold you. I would be livid too. Like, this girl really pulled all of my hair out of my head. And like, is everybody okay? Are we good here? What's going on? And even Gloss Up and the rest of the girls were like so shocked. They were like, OMG. This girl really riding around, not riding, but walking around the house with this girl real hair in a braid in her hand. Like, this is insanitary. And even TT, as much as she hate Bahadi, even she was like, wow. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how much money they paying these girls, but I do know how black women feel about their hair. And having your actual real hair pulled out from the scalp, boy, that'll send me into nightmares. Do you hear me? You can tell by the look on these other girls that it damn near sent them into nightmares. That's why they all there clutching their pearls and things of that nature. Let her go out to Bahadi, yeah, bro. She ain't deserve that, bro. I get it, Bahadi bust Daisy lip. But in Bahadi's defense, Daisy came asking for that. She did. And she was being messy. Like, I don't think that this is fair. I just don't. And poor Bahadi keep asking for another round. She want to go around. She want to get her lick back. This girl done pulled out her hair. And everybody is holding on to this girl so she can't get her lick back. That is crazy. Now, Daisy around there talking about, I told you I was going to get you back. I got your hair. We even. You bust my lip. Now I got your hair. We even. Girl, what? We ain't never even. Girl, that lip be done unswole long before this hair grow back. Are you okay? And poor Bahadi is trying to explain to Daisy that basically she didn't want to fight her. Like, this fight happened because you allowed them to break us up. Like, that's why we're having this fight. Like, I don't know how she missed that, but she didn't miss it. She's just needing a reason to be justified for what she did. So Natalie, trying to make heads or tails of this, was like, girl, what is going on, Daisy? Why is you over there pulling this girl hair out? What done happened? So Daisy starts telling Natalie that basically Bahadi had bust her lip the night before and she didn't want to fight her then because they was going out. But now that they back home, she already told her she was going to beat her up and don't understand why Bahadi over there acting clueless. Like, girl, you already know what it was hitting for. You know what it was. And unfortunately, no matter what Bahadi said, it was going in one ear and out the other. Because I don't think Natalie nor Daisy cared. I just really don't. So now Daisy is yelling and screaming at Bahadi. Aha, nanny boo boo. I pulled out your hair. And Bahadi is crying. Like, she really is upset and hurt by the fact that, first of all, she thought Daisy was her friend. Turns out she's not. And then the way she turned cold on her and pull her hair out, man, that'll psychologically mess with me. Hey, all y'all girls on Zeus Network, if y'all don't get together and pull this class action lawsuits against them, and not just Zeus, Bravo, Love and Hip Hop, VH1, girl, get them all. Shoot, y'all crazy. I'm just saying. But either way, Daisy got in a confessional and was like, girl, you bust my lip and you laughed at it and you was basically making fun. I told you I was going to get you and I got you. We even. Let's move on. And again, poor Bahadi. I think as a black woman who cherishes her crown, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I kind of feel secondhand, like, embarrassment for this girl. Like, I really, really do. Daisy, you a cold girl. I ain't gonna lie. I don't dislike you yet. I think you still one of the people that I like, but I feel like the way that you doing Bahadi, you fake and phony and lame for that. And you don't get no respect out of me for that. I don't know if you care. I know you don't, but still, you just don't get no respect out of me. You lame for that. So now Hurricane tries to explain the beef because Natalie's trying to figure this out, but she's trying to explain the beef between her, I don't know if that's but TTM, Jaden, Erica, and all these girls. And it's so petty and so pointless that none of it's making sense. Even Erica was over there like, girl, I keep telling y'all again for the 99th million time, I don't want to fight y'all. But y'all still be wanting to fight me. They saying she got weapons because y'all trying to attack her. When Jaden tried to interject and say that she didn't sneak Hurricane or somebody, or I can't remember, somebody on the bus, they ended up going in on her, telling her to shut up and mind her business. And it's just like so lame. So now Natalie in this social experiment is like, okay, give it to me straight. Who's beefing and why? Like, what is going on? Why every time I come up in here, y'all getting kicked out of houses and y'all beefing with each other? What is the beef and how do we get to the bottom of it? So Rella tries to go back and forth with Jaden and Erica and basically tried to bully them because that's what it's given to me. But Rella ain't gotten the paint but once or twice, and every time she got beat. Don't make another Mariah Lynn. Please don't come over here and stop sending them clears from New York. I'm so sick of y'all. Girl, and then Oxy over there talking about she only wanted to fight Erica because she didn't appreciate Erica having a weapon. But you're starting in the middle. Start at the beginning. She had the weapon because they kept wanting to fight her. Oxy, you losing me, baby. You're losing me. You know, even talking about this back and forth between these girls is given that I'm dealing with children. Like, I'm trying to separate the third graders and trying to figure out why they all fighting each other. Like, this is crazy. Even when Erica tried to talk to these girls, Rella included, nobody wants to hear her. So what's the point? What is the point? And then, what's this? Coco, Cupcake get in here talking about, but you think that it's right that you use weapons, and as a baddie, you shouldn't use no weapons because you are the weapons, your hands are the weapons, and wouldn't even let the girl Erica get a word in edgewise. Well, I have a question. How you get on the show? You are a walking weapon. Don't get on here talking about now you about to get hyphy because she answering the questions with the energy you giving her. You shouldn't be on the show. You are a walking weapon. Take that information and do with it as you please. Get off of here. So now Natalie was like, all right, bet. I got one better for y'all. I need two people to step up and be leaders. And she chose Daisy and I can't remember who else it was. I want to say Oxy or somebody. I can't remember. But she said, I want y'all to do a vote and pick who's going to go home because I got replacements. Now the girls are like, whoa, replacements. Like, this is big. Yes, it is. And honestly, a few replacements wouldn't hurt this stage in the game because I think we kind of getting to know a lot of the girls. But obviously this is a social experiment, so we don't know how it's actually going to work. So now Daisy takes the reins and she's like, all right, this is what we going to do. We going to vote on who all we want to go home and who's going to be replaced by the replacement. So she went down the line. Nobody really voted on nobody until they got to, I want to say, Jaden. She voted for Oxy. And I wanted to say, the same three girls, Erica, Jaden, Erica, the same girls. And again, they don't realize how obvious they are in their quest to basically just hone in on one or two girls. Like, they don't even realize how slow they is. Bless their little slow tail selves heart. Girl, y'all, different level, different breed. And then when Daisy voted for Oxy to go home, Oxy getting a confessional talking about she was caught off guard, blindsided. She didn't know. Shut up. Go home, Oxy. So then they asked about Bahadi, and this one thing I will give to Gloss Up, is that her name? She said that I know y'all don't like Bahadi, but that girl be standing in the paint, and she stand on business, so y'all got to give her that. And after thinking about it, they had to come to grips with the fact that Glow is right. That girl do be standing on business. She the last person need to go home. She the first who need her baddie chain. Let's talk about it. Then when they had voted a whole bunch of people in the house for Erica to go home, Erica said, girl, I am the storyline. Are y'all okay? Have y'all bumped y'all heads? Girl, please. So then Natalie was like, ha, psych, I was just playing. I ain't getting no replacements. I just wanted to see who all y'all wanted to send home so I could keep them. Basically, everybody you hate is who I need to see on this TV show. So shout out to Erica, Jaden, and the rest of the girls. They're staying. And I need y'all to go find your room. So off to the races, these heifers go to find these rooms. They super excited. That's what they've been trying to do since they got to this house. Mind you, they just got to this house. Crazy work, right? Literally just walked through the door. So off to the races they go to find their rooms. Now, Shay and Jaden, and I want to say, don't get to quote me, but for sure, Shay and Jaden them found a room that had 3 beds. I want to say Oxy, or was it Elm? Elm, yeah, it was Elm and Gloss Up, I'm sorry. They got their own room. So everybody's finding their prospective rooms and everything is working out. But when you're evil, bad, mean person, you think about things to mess up people's day. And Hurricane decided to take this opportunity to tell us that she's going to go in there and mess up their beds just because. And of course, we know TT co-signed because they're 2 evil, skinny little twins. So they go in that girl room, tear all the mattresses and everything off the beds. They must get these beds from Hobby Lobby or something. I don't know. But they tear all the mattresses off the beds. And Shay and Jaden, the reason why this keep happening to y'all, I get it, y'all sick and tired. But the reason why it keep happening, because y'all letting it. Jaden, I get it. Every time it's time to fight, something wrong with you. You got to come up out of that. If you want to survive, girl, you're going to have to get in the paint. And stop letting these people play with you like that. They ain't even no heavy hitters. Hurricane and TT are not heavy hitters. Not even Oxy. So I don't understand why you so scared. And Ming over there being messy, talking about, oh, they messed up their room. Didn't you just get skull dragged upstairs at the last house? Girl, Ming, please. Don't get me to get Nikki over here. Go lay, girl, please. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, my girl Bahadi is P.O.'d. And honestly, I don't blame her. I ain't never lost a whole patch of hair like that. Especially not in no fight. And my girl really want her ones and they not giving her ones. And she deserve her ones. I do believe that. Now, Natalie goes get Erica and tell her to go get Daisy because she wants to have a sit down between her, Daisy, and what's the other girl name? Bahadi. So she said, go get Daisy. We gonna have a sit down. So Erica go get Daisy, and Daisy's on her way down to come have this sit down. But Daisy don't care. She kind of feel bad a little bit now that, you know, the things has happened and dust has settled. But ultimately, she feel like it is what it is. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Vote for me and I'll set you free. Now, when she get down there, Bahadi was crying. And this is where I saw a little compassion because my girl Daisy was like, oh, man, I do feel bad. Like, after thinking about it, I rock with Bahadi. And I probably shouldn't have pulled that girl hair out. Maybe the wig, not the real hair. You know what I mean? So anyway, Natalie tries to sit these girls down to have a conversation. And she asks Daisy to talk this situation out with Bahadi. Now, in Daisy's point of view, she feels like that she's well within her rights because Bahadi bust her lip first. Had Bahadi not bust her lip, we wouldn't be here. Daisy words, not mine. But Bahadi is not hearing none of it. Bahadi keeps trying to tell Daisy that I only bust your lip because you came over there putting your hands in my face trying to fight me, listening to Coco messy tail self. That's what this is all about. Natalie trying to get Bahadi to talk, but Bahadi not really here for the talking. She here for the swinging. She missing hair. I mean, duh. But Daisy has had time to think about it. She ate on it and she say she good. You know, she say, you know, things happened. Yeah, they came and told me what you said and I believe them over you. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you is my friend. I still like you. Girl, I don't want you as my friend. So Daisy is basically telling Bahadi that this is all your fault. Like, if you had not punched me in my lip, and you had not been messy with them girls, we wouldn't be here. But at last ditch effort, Bahadi's trying to explain to her that, girl, they lied to you and had you come over here and confront me. And that's how your lip got busted. But she don't want to hear it. And Bahadi is trying to explain it. Like I said, I don't know if it was a language barrier. I don't know what barrier it was because Natalie was in the background saying, yeah, but you did bust her lip, Bahadi. Pass me my vape. And I'm over here saying, shut up. But either way, this is between Bahadi and Daisy. And neither one of those, I ain't gonna say neither one of them. Definitely Daisy is not trying to hear nothing Bahadi got to say. Like, I think it really messed with her that her lip was even bust during the fight. And yeah, it was blood after that. She wanted blood after that. So like Natalie sees that these girls are not being able to have a come to Jesus. And she's like, you guys, pass me my vape. You guys are really good friends. Give each other a hug. You guys can move past this. Pass me my vape, please, someone. So Daisy goes in for the hug. She was kind of reluctant at first and was like, Bahadi, bitch, you're not going to sneak me, huh? And Bahadi was like, I know. I don't care. You just did me wrong. And look at Natalie. That girl came all the way from Australia. Shut up, Natalie. Who cares where she came from? The fact of the matter is, these two have their little ones, and Bahadi is trying to let Daisy know that you were wrong in what you did, and you even more wrong for pulling my hair out. But Daisy just want to move forward. She just want to move on because she's got the one up. She pulled her hair out. Duh. Well, joke's on Daisy because Bahadi with the shit's not eat. Bahadi basically said, girl, yeah, all right, and snuck her. And I ain't gonna lie, Bahadi didn't really get the hit or nothing like that. And honestly, I think Daisy should have let Bahadi get that. I really do. I really do. And they seemed to make Natalie really proud. She was like, you guys, I didn't even call for this fight. I only called for my vape. And next thing you know, Bahadi's always 3 steps ahead of the game and she just snuck Daisy. Girl. Anyway, so into the mix they go again. Daisy, I'm over here thinking, please don't pull the other side of this girl hair out. Let her live. Stall her out. Please, girl. Please. For me. But you know how Daisy get when she get the fight. Oh yeah, let me go, I'ma get her, let me go. I'm like, girl. And they say Daisy got the abusive old man. No wonder she beating these girls up, huh? Girl. Now, what bothered me most during this situation was the fact that not only does Natalie not know Bahadi's name and she has to call her Australia, she was basically saying this is all Bahadi's fault. Like, Bahadi, this is your fault. You should have passed me my vape. Now she's pulling your hair. What's going on over here? And poor Bahadi have to come to grips that she gonna feel a cold breeze on the side of her head for at least the next 365 days. Given the texture of hair, I'ma go with 720 days. This is a shame. So now they get the arguing, going back and forth with each other, talking about how you bust my lip, then I pulled your hair. You just mad, whoop. And Bahadi wants another round. And honestly, at this point in time, Daisy feels like I might as well oblige because this girl is not going to leave until she gets her round. Rightfully so. I mean, can we talk? Are we serious here? And the other round goes off without a hitch where Daisy beats her up again. Daisy got her. She did. But we expected Daisy to win. I just don't like why Daisy fought her. I really don't like it. I truly don't. If Daisy was fighting her because she had her own personal issues, I think we'd be fine. But the fact that Daisy let Coco put a battery in her back, yeah. I don't dislike you, Daisy, but I lost a lot of respect for you. I ain't gonna lie. So Daisy, I guess, was making mention that Bahadi was trying to pull her hair out. But according to Daisy, Bahadi don't have no fight in her, so it's just not going to work in her favor. But either way, Daisy decides that she's going to exit stage left and go up to tell her homegirls about the fight. Now, as soon as she get in there, she tell the girls that basically Bahadi snuck her and still got beat up. But I'm with TT. Girl, if you pull my hair out, you gonna get snuck to smithereens. Okay? And Natalie back at the ranch chastising Bahadi like she the one in the wrong. And again, this is why I don't like when Natalie comes to the house. She need to get one of these baddies or 2 of these baddies on this show to go take care of baddies going wild or whatever. Somebody, they need chaperones or something. Pick leaders when you first put these hoes in. Do something. But you got to be around to know what's going on because when you're not around, you make unfair judgments and pass unfair judgments and you look a fool. And poor Bahadi is left misunderstood because she feels like, and she knows she's right, but she feels like, dang, like I literally lost my friend, fought her, had to bust her lip, and she done pulled my hair out, and it's all behind mess, he say, she say, and a bunch of girls who just want me out the house, basically. And she feels like no matter what she says, nobody's trying to hear her, and I feel bad for her. I really do. This is the first time I felt bad for a baddie. Is it? I think. Either way, that was the end of the episode. What do you guys think? Drop down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all platforms, and I'll catch y'all hoes on the next one, girl. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.